What is up, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day. And what better way to celebrate the holiday than to pit an original versus a remake? It is My Bloody Valentine today on Versus. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Versus. I am Brandon, alongside me always is Chris and Andrew.
Hey.
And today, you guessed it, we are pitting up the original My Bloody Valentine versus the remake. It was, 2010? Like 81?
2009. Yeah, 2009.
81 versus 2010? In 2009?
Yeah.
Whatever. So the
Same thing.
Same thing. This is going to be an interesting one.
Will it?
Well, it's going to be the first time this has happened, I'm pretty sure, on
You don't
Versus.
know.
But, unless Chris pulls a 180 on us,
Yeah.
starts talking to the man in the mirror, makes that change. Starts making that change.
It's the first time, like the Dirty Limerick, they sing in My Bloody Valentine to the barfly Harriet,
Right.
Yeah.
who hadn't lost her chariot.
Yeah. Christopher, what is our category for today?
As per usual, setting, acting, story/script,
Okay.
kills, and scare factor.
Very good. Very good. And to start us off, let's just get right into it. Let's go to setting. Little difference. We end up picking, which unanimously on this one?
Yeah.
Setting goes to the original.
Yeah.
I enjoy the little town on this one. I definitely can tell it's a Canadian movie.
Oh, for sure.
Just
For sure.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah.
If not, when they go to the bar and the guy's telling the story, there's like a big moose head beer
Oh,
logo.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I like it, man. I like the little setting. I like
Yeah.
the small. And Valentine's a really good name for a town. They overdid it on the decorations. Love it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Take
yeah.
it seriously.
Any town would.
Yeah, exactly.
If you know.
And any little town like that, I think the sign had a population of like 3,000 or 4,000 people on it. There's usually like one big corporation like that mining company that's got their hand in
own everything.
Yeah.
So I like that. I thought it added to the realism.
Anything else notable from the setting that you guys want to really talk about? I mean, it's just.
Not really. I mean,
I thought the mine in the original was really
I
creepy.
thought the mine was great.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a lot scarier.
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was a lot scarier than the remake. I thought they did a lot better job.
Because they spent so much more time in it, I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, we want to move on to acting.
Sure.
Okay, let's go to acting. This is probably where things get a little bit different for me. I mean, it really, I think it's further apart. Maybe Chris will disagree with me on this, but I do think there's some weak moments in the original, but I actually like the original actors and dialogue a lot better. I think their acting chops is a lot better in the original. It's just more believable. You've got these, I mean, they're very small blue collar style miners, it's just, but it's young kids, and
you can really, I really believe like they hang out in those bars.
yeah, I believe that too.
together
They're just
after work.
a bunch of immature miners that just like to party.
There was
give you
one
that.
actor that kind of I didn't care for, and it was the goofy guy.
The bigger one.
But no, there was another guy that like he comes out of the bar and he's got blood all
Oh
over his head.
yeah.
But I think you were supposed to think,
Yeah.
I think that was the effect they were going for.
I would hope so.
they were doing the Shelley thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
This is before that though.
But yeah, I'm going original.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna say original too. They're both wonky. I'm gonna be nice to them. I'm gonna be nice to them. They're both wonky.
I thought they were extra
That's the
wonky.
nicest word I can come up with for both of them. But the main people, and I like Jensen Ackles in the remake. Don't get me wrong. I like him.
Jimmy King's not bad.
Jimmy King's not bad.
Jimmy King. Will he rule you?
Man, I like saying that. I like saying his name. Jimmy King.
Will he rule you?
Dude, he sounds like, not to get off track here, does that not sound like a Chevy dealership? Jimmy King Chevy dealer, Jimmy King Chevy dealership.
Yeah. Welcome to King Kia.
Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy King.
Welcome
King,
to
King, Jimmy
Come
King,
on down
King
to
Kia.
come on down to Jimmy King's Kia.
Yeah, Jimmy King's Kingdom.
We're slashing prices.
Yeah, we're slashing prices down at Jimmy King's Kia.
Yeah, we're putting the guillotine.
Yeah, we're putting the guillotine on these prices.
We're putting the old guillotine to Jimmy King's. Anyway.
Raise the bridge before these high prices come back in.
And I will say something the remake has going for it is Tom Atkins.
Lower the drawbridge on these prices.
Dr. Dan Chalice. Can't go wrong there.
Yeah.
But no, what I was going to say was...
I'm still stuck on Jimmy King.
Kingdom Kia. I don't know how we got on there because the actress's name is Jamie Key.
No. I'm sticking with Jimmy.
The acting in the original is like the main characters are okay.
Mm-hmm.
The supporting supporting actors are mostly terrible. But the reason why I will give it to them is because, just exactly like you said, it's believable that they would be
a bunch of young wonky workers that have nothing else to do but to be
ass.
Yeah, it's at times too, but yeah, it's believable that they're like barely the only ones that are in the town. They're the younger workers in the town, and that's what the town's built around, and that's what it is. And
running around balling them tires.
Yeah, I did think the scene at the beginning was kind of weird though. Where they were all like running off after the showers and they were going to the bar and they were excited about going to the bar and they all done this weird like Red Skelton, Benny Hill type shit where they just like were all run out and Dukes of Hazzard across.
Yes.
I don't know. Just
pants in each other.
That's what was sticking in my mind.
Pants were falling. One's pants were falling down. This dude's wiggling his ass in front of. It's just stupid.
Yes.
And then you got the most redneck ass country music playing.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
When I think of the acting.
That's the worst part of it.
The Benny Hill.
That's the worst part of it. Everything else I thought was great. The love triangle was great, and then we're kind of getting the story here. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get into the story. Because we all picked the original, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so original, the story / script, third one. I'm picking the original again.
I am too.
And I did like what the new one did.
They changed some stuff.
They changed a lot of things, but I'm going with the original too. Yeah. You can't beat it.
I liked that they tried to change it, but
there are some bugaboos I had. There's some things that didn't fit within the story or within, like the very beginning of the original, where there was a good kill, but when he had this seductive woman taking her mining gear off, and he left his on, and then he killed. And I don't know when that was supposed to take place 100%. Just weird. Fairly
early on, because I believe that's the heart that the mayor receives.
Maybe so. Yeah. Maybe that's just what it was.
Because they're like, oh, it's a 30-year-old woman.
Yeah, I don't know. It just it was weird. I don't know. It just felt out of place to me. It just wasn't a good way to. I thought they could have done better to start the movie. I didn't mind. Just kind of getting the spoilers.
I mean, she turned me on, though.
Well, sure. Just everything turns you on.
Well, I mean.
I'll take my shirt off right now.
What'd you think about the girl in the remake that runs around naked for 10 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's way better.
Yeah,
that's way better.
That was the best.
Yeah. Floppity doo dah.
I want to change my answer for acting
to the remake.
No, that was good.
I like the killer in the original. I think it makes more sense to how he snapped.
Yeah.
As opposed to Jensen Ackles just like snapping from almost getting killed or whatever. Yeah. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the hell out of here, Dean.
Yeah.
Sam! Dean! I thought that was a lot better. The love triangle between Sarah and TJ and Axel were, I thought, better in this one, in the original. I don't know, like, it was just weird seeing Axel not being the bad guy in the new one.
Yeah.
And
even though he was a bad guy with the things he was doing.
Yeah, really. But I don't know. It's weird. I actually didn't mind. There's a bunch of no-namers. Actually, the woman, I'm trying to think of her name now, but can't remember the real name. But the one that plays Sarah, the final girl, was actually in several. She was a Canadian actress in a lot of Canadian movies, but they were in which this was another Canadian movie, but Night of the Twisters. She was the mom in that.
I've never seen it.
No, it's classic. On the Family Channel, it's a lot of. I mean, it was big in the '90s, I think. Or Devin Sawa was in it. John Snyder.
Lori Hallier.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, but I thought she did really well. I actually kind of forgot she was in this movie.
Yeah.
I just remember from Night of the Twisters, honestly.
I thought she's pretty attractive girl next door type.
Sure, absolutely. I thought it worked.
All right, can we get on to the meat?
Meat
and potatoes.
Okay, so we all picked that for story. Go ahead.
All right, kills.
Okay.
I'm saying the original, and that's for one kill. I mean, there's several good ones, but pitchfork.
The pickaxe.
Pickaxe.
Yeah.
We just talked about a movie that had the pitchfork.
Yeah.
Pickaxe through the I don't know
gullet.
what you'd say. I don't know how you'd say it. It's like the soft part under your chin.
Yeah.
Up through the jaw.
Yeah.
Right through the eye.
Right through the freaking eye. That's one of my favorite kills from any slasher.
Yeah, very good. And it was cut.
Yeah, well, yeah,
obviously.
But I'm talking...
Yeah, we're talking about the uncut stuff
no matter
here.
what, I'm talking whatever version you can get a hold of. If you can get a hold of this one...
Yeah, or at least look up the scenes.
It's the best.
Yeah. And
if you're watching the cut one, then it's...
pretty tame.
See, I think we should put a little disclaimer on there.
Okay.
Because if you're watching the edited one, then...
Okay,
the original wouldn't win kills.
No, I would give it to the remake in that case.
In that case, but I'm not saying that.
I think we should do the full release. I mean, everybody's well aware of that now.
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
So that was your favorite? And not the guy drowning in the hot dog water?
No.
Definitely not that. I didn't mind the old goofy guy getting decapitated, where he fell down the mine, was hanging, and then favorite kill was yours.
Yeah.
But my second favorite was definitely the shower hand or the shower head kill. That was very good, and that got butchered too. All these kills got butchered.
And I love the find of the old lady in the dryer.
Yeah, I do too. That's a good find. I like find kills. The remake just had some okay ones, but the biggest thing that I struggle with, other than the acting from the remake, is just there's just nothing memorable about it. The kills aren't that amazing. I mean, they weren't butchered or anything, but they just everything was set up for 3D, and I think that hurt the film.
I hated it. That's everything that could have, well, not everything, but most of the things that could have been really badass in the remake were ruined by 3D.
Yeah, and it was terrible 3D anyway.
I don't want to watch 3D.
It was the red and blue glasses. It was a terrible 3D
I don't
thing
care.
anyway.
I don't care if it's super awesome, cool glasses.
It would have been better.
I want to watch 3D.
I know, but it would have been a little bit better if it had been more modernized. But it was just terrible. It was badly done. Now, like even the alternate ending with Jensen Ackles in the remake showed a guy coming in to like help him. He was buried under the shit, and like he went to swing at him, and the other guy went to swing at him, and he he got the best of the other dude, and before he escaped, and it was a 3D kill too. Pickaxe right to the mask. The eye of the mask. It was terrible. Yeah. I just can't give a lot of love to the remake. I just can't.
No. And I wanted to.
I mean, it was newer. I wanted to. There's, you had.
I don't think it's terrible.
Yeah, it's not terrible, and it's not. You have boobies and you got gore and everything else like that.
It's good boobies.
You got Jensen Ackles, but I think the original is better, and there's just something really. I don't know. I like it. I mean, Canadian horror back in those days was really good, and it's something that I don't know. You can't top that.
No, it would have been.
And if they wouldn't have been butchered,
if it wouldn't have been neutered,
I would have.
But
it would have been that much better.
You got anything to add?
No, I'm with you guys all the way on kills.
Okay. I think we pretty much stole all your thunder on
that. You're welcome.
Oh no, I did want to add the Tom Atkins kill in the remake was really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was good.
I think the CGI in the remake kind of kills some of the kills, for lack of a better word.
Obviously, we've said 1 billion times, all three of us would rather have practical effects than CGI.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think the idea of that Tom Atkins kill This is kind of an homage to the the pick through the eye, and then him scraping his face off, with his boot. That's awesome. But anyway, go ahead.
Scare factor, our final
one. Scare factor. I give it to the original, and
I do too. Yep. Wholeheartedly.
And this is the very first clean sweep we've had. I mean, it's not that the remake is terrible. It's just not good.
But it's not great.
It's not memorable.
It's better than some 2000s remakes. It's better than The Fog, I would think.
Yeah, and I wanted to like The Fog, but it just wasn't that good. I'll agree with you on that. But it's just still... I mean, one thing about it is the killer looks awesome in either movie because I like that. I like the mask and all that. I mean, it kind of gives you that Nazi Germany kind of look to it, a little bit too.
He's probably my third or fourth favorite
looking killer.
Slasher, Really.
Yeah. I mean, it's one, you got the pickaxe. It all fits together real well. It looks awesome. It's different.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I think he actually probably looked a little bit better in the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think the whole thing together was a little bit better. But you had better suspense. You had more time down the mine in the original.
And that's scary.
I don't like all
that's scarier in itself, I think.
Yeah, and I don't like all the actors or all the characters in either movie, but the ones I did like, you feel for them for the most part, especially in the original. I don't know. I
feel nothing.
I thought the original did a very good job.
Yeah.
At providing enough suspense and scares.
It did.
By the time the remake come out, everything was focused around 3D, and it just you've seen a billion slashers, and it's just nothing special.
I agree.
It's nothing.
Everything that could have been good about the remake was ruined by 3D.
It did nothing for me. It did nothing that I mean, everything that Nightmare did was right in the remake. Halloween was different, but it wasn't bad. And then you had Friday around that time, and Friday was an awesome remake.
Yeah.
And it just didn't do anything. Like, Friday's memorable enough for me to watch it over some of the original, series.
Yeah.
I could watch that one over some of them multiple times. So I don't know. It's just this one here I've seen like twice, and I don't need to see it again.
No,
I really don't.
Well, that's one more time than I've watched.
And Jensen and Jensen Ackles, that twist was not near as good as the other twist of Axel being the killer.
Yep.
And his escape was not as good as Axel's. I thought Axel's was better because he was giggling. He did the poet thing. He wanted Sarah to be his Valentine, and he ran off down into the mine to be with Howard or whatever, or to continue Howard's work. And he cut his own arm off, and that was so much better and creepier.
Yeah, way scary.
I mean, and the fact that he saw his dad get killed as a kid by the miner who was seeking revenge for the whole thing, which, we didn't really go over the plot, but it makes much more sense that he snapped over that and became crazy. And I think in the deleted footage, you actually seen the miner get in there and dig his heart out, and the kid witnessed that. It wasn't just, he pickaxed him and then was digging through his chest and ripping his heart out.
It's just a much more well-rounded movie in every area.
It really is. Yeah, it really is.
Where does it stand out amongst the slashers of 81? Where does it stand out for you guys?
Just knowing what I know now with the whole package before it was cut to death, I would put it up there with, the best of them.
Right behind Halloween and Friday.
Probably right behind Halloween 2 and Friday.
Yeah.
2, for probably. Sure.
Probably ahead of The Burning.
I would put it ahead of The Burning. And I would, because and I like The Prowler. I'd almost put The Prowler right ahead of The Burning. You had Prom Night, I think, was that 81 as well? Or is that 80?
It might have been 80.
It might have been 80. Okay, so we'll skip that one. But I would say this one, and then I would say third, and then I'd probably throw in like Prowler and Burning in the close fourth and fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid movie, man. Solid movie.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. I really wish that we could get a full, high-quality version of what, was intended to be.
Yeah. Well, maybe eventually. Someday.
Hopefully we can do something like I don't know. I know the footage exists. I just don't know in what quality or if they can I haven't really looked into that.
Surely Shout Factory could save it.
Surely. So, in our first, I would hope.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, Shout Factory's awesome. First clean sweep, winner goes to the original 1981 My Bloody Valentine.
As Canada wins, a nod to our friends up north.
Yeah, frightfully forgotten. This one's yours.
Yeah, you win this time.
Yeah, you won this time,
and rightly so.
Yeah, and rightly so. You guys won this one. Don't you think that it'll happen again?
Till they put out another crappy American-made remake.
We've had plenty of American shit too, though. Guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Versus.
See ya.
Peace.